Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5 on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here. Some of our top headlines for the day. Morning snow and ice caused major delays on I-75. Plus, river levels caused more problems in the area, and Laurel County officials are asking for the public's help in locating a missing woman. We've got Susie in the Weather Center with the latest forecast, and of course, Michael Watkins coming up here today with your sports report. That's all live at 5. But first, in our WBON TV big story of the day, Interstate 75 in southern Kentucky experienced significant traffic delays Wednesday morning due to multiple crashes. The highway reopened around 9:30, but police urged drivers to proceed with caution. Two separate incidents involving tractor trailers occurred on the southbound lanes, one near exit 62 and another near mile marker 64. Kentucky State Police note that the accidents are common in Rockcastle County during inclement weather. KSP also indicated that the two commercial vehicles collided around 7:40 a.m., likely due to slick road conditions. Kentucky Vehicle Enforcement handled the crash investigations. Motorists experienced significant delays, with commutes stretching hours during the accident. While no injuries were reported, police reminded drivers to reduce speeds and maintain safe following distances, as these frequent contributing factors to these crashes. Well, yesterday we reported on the rising Kentucky River levels at Clay's Ferry and the impact it's having on local businesses in that vicinity, like Proud Mary's, the waterfront, and halls on the river. After that update, we found out that the Old Habits Marina in Ford in Clark County lost its entire dock on Monday, with all the boats with it. The rising and rushing flood waters tore the dock completely away and left only the main building. The boat owners have been scrambling to track down where exactly the vessels were, and many put to pleas to Facebook with pictures. Yesterday, much of the dock and many of the boats were captured on video floating through the Paint Lick area of Garrett County, where one boat was recovered. The rest of the runway marina was seen passing through Jessamine County, and part of the dock building later captured on video as it was crashing into the Singing Bridge in Frankfort. We hope all the boat owners find and recover those lost vessels. A lot of destruction there. Well, the Laurel County Sheriff's Office is asking for the public's help in locating a missing 26-year-old woman, Sienna Niederman. Niederman's last known location was US 25, 4.5 miles north of London. She was last seen midnight on Monday. Niederman is described as a white female, 5 foot 2 inches tall, weighing 105 pounds, with brown eyes. You can see a picture of her there on your screen. Anyone with information regarding her whereabouts is urged to contact the Laurel County Sheriff's Office. That phone number 606-864-6600. The 911 Dispatch Center, that phone number 606-878-7000, or via their Facebook page. Tips can also be emailed to the Laurel County Sheriff's Office. Well, the Spotlight Playhouse may be located in Berea, but for the next couple of weekends, it's going to be transformed into Neverland. You can join Peter Pan, Wendy, Captain Hook, and more starting this Friday. Director of the play, Chad Hembry, spoke with WBON about the iconic fantasy tale and what audiences can expect with the leader of the Lost Boys.
The Spotlight Playhouse crew are no strangers to putting their own spin on the classics. In the past, performances of Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland and William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet have captivated audiences inside the Berea Theater. This week, the cast and crew at the Spotlight are once again looking forward to wowing viewers with Sir James Matthew Barrie's Peter Pan. Chad Hembry, the executive director of the Spotlight Playhouse, is also serving as the director for Peter Pan, and he tells WBON that audiences can expect comedy, adventure, and even a little swashbuckling.
We're going to be performing Peter Pan with our Bluegrass Players. That's our intergenerational community theater troupe. And we have cast it very appropriately, where all the pirates are adults and all of our lost boys are kids. And they have been working so hard on this, and I am so excited to get this released out to the public. It's just one of those that you can bring your whole family to and just have a fantastic time.
The leader of the Lost Boys and his newfound friends encounter all sorts of unique characters, ranging from Native American tribe members to a gang of pirates led by Peter's nemesis, Captain Hook. Hembry tells us that the former group is represented by local Native Americans.
That's a kind of a subject that people worry about these days, but we're so fortunate we have such a large Native community around here. I just called up some of my friends who are Natives, and they came in and they're doing it very culturally appropriate.
This play is what Hembry refers to as an intergenerational play, which means that actors of all age ranges share scenes with each other on stage. This kind of performance is more than just entertainment for the audience. It's often a special memory shared by family members who don the costumes and makeup together.
It is something that the actors never forget. Picture someone important to you in your life, a grandparent, a parent, whatever, and getting to do an experience like that together, and that applause at the end, you get to share the bow together. That's a lifetime memory, right? I mean, this is a forever thing. So a lot of our actors in these intergenerational shows are families, and we've put them together, and they're having so much fun. The audience has a ball watching it. It's just a really, really cool experience.
The first showing of Peter Pan is this Friday, with subsequent performances taking place over the next 2 weekends. You can purchase your tickets online at thespotlightplayhouse.com or at the box office at 214 Richmond Road North in Berea. Reporting for WBON Channel 9, I'm Gage Hill.
Thanks, Gage. Looks like a good time. Make sure to mark your calendars for that production of Peter Pan. Well, Governor Andy Beshear warned today of additional snow for flood-ravaged eastern Kentucky with dangerously low wind chills expected tonight. This comes after devastating weekends of flooding that claimed 14 lives and left hundreds displaced. High water remains on many roads, hindering cleanup efforts, and the extreme cold will make clearing roads even harder. Over 250 National Guard members are assisting with rescues and transportation, while state police have responded to thousands of calls for help. Hundreds are sheltered at state parks. The flooding has also crippled water and wastewater systems, leaving thousands without clean water. Governor Beshear is urging residents to apply for FEMA assistance and has announced a state recovery fund. The flooding has impacted an estimated 18,000 properties, with damage assessments still underway. The state is battling both the immediate flood aftermath and the impending threat of extreme winter weather. Well, speaking of that extreme winter weather, we've got Sam. We've got Sam in the Weather Center today. He's going to give us all the details on that cold front moving into the area. That's up next here, live at 5.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Co-Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now still in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Are you tired of the same food options when you're trying to decide what's for dinner? Let Mammut Bar and Grill in Richmond ease that burden. Their one-of-a-kind menu offers fine Mexican options, plus burgers, a large selection of sandwiches and wraps, pasta, steaks, seafood, and a full list of appetizers. You can please everyone on your guest list with a trip to Mammut Bar and Grill, located in Richmond at 2187 Lexington Road, across from Whitehall Elementary School.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
It's time to winterize your home, and Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration is here to make sure that your home is ready for when the snow and everything that comes with this time of year finally makes it our way. Call today and schedule a free inspection and consultation with an honest source that is willing to make sure you get what you need. Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Like them on Facebook or visit KentuckyRoofWorks.com for more information.
Flooding, accumulating snow, and now frigid conditions. Sam has all the details with the next forecast. Here's Sam.
Hi, Gwendolyn. Thank you, and welcome, everybody. Is it too late to start singing the Christmas carols? I'm dreaming. Well, we've got that winter wonderland out there again. Picked up around 3.5 inches here in Richmond. Sandhill picked up 2.8 inches. These are some of the reports. You may have a little bit more on your porch or backyard. Looking at 1.7 in Danville, and Spout Springs came in at a whopping 4 inches. London as well, and I think we had 3 just west of Danville. So again, a healthy amount of snow. Now, if you have some photos, we'd love to see them. Send them to pics@wbontv.com. And we'll make sure to share that as well, and can head over to our Facebook page, and we have a lot of interaction there. A few flakes are still possible overnight tonight, but the bottom line is Arctic high pressure is moving in. That will keep us dry for the foreseeable future until it exits out of here. Going into the weekend, we start warming up a little bit, but that Arctic high is going to bring in an Arctic blast. And let me tell you, it's not really a blast. It's not that fun. It can be. You just have to layer up. There's kind of a lingering last light snow shower or flurry heading out. Could be enough to kind of coat things during the overnight. And as I mentioned, it's going to stay cold. So less than 1/2 inch is expected here for the overnight. And it would wrap everything up. Everything should wrap up around maybe 3-4 a.m. So we'll be down in the teens tonight. That's kind of the arrival of that Arctic air. And everything departs. We should maybe a little lingering cloud cover tomorrow with a high of 22. This upper low is moving here to the north, so it's a separate system than what we just dealt with. Wind chill value down to 4, and that stays with us into Friday morning. Then we start transitioning out of that, warming up. In fact, we're looking ahead 50s next week with a few showers.
Thanks, Sam, for that forecast. Those temperatures are going to get cold. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, checking on your animals and your neighbors, and of course, stay up to date with the latest forecast right here on WBONTV.com. You can also check that out on our Facebook page. Well, last Friday, Richmond police arrested a woman in connection to a vehicle theft. According to the arrest citation, officers were sent to a residence on Evansdale Avenue around 5 a.m. in response to a vehicle theft report. At the residence, the owner told police that a woman, Kaylee Huvenar, he was allowing to stay with him, had taken his 2019 Nissan Sentra. The owner says he last saw the vehicle around 1 a.m. and discovered that both Huvenar and the vehicle were gone around 4:45. The vehicle was next seen around 5:15 when it reportedly fled a traffic stop. A short while later, an officer observed Huvenar and another male, Jeremy Woods, walking down 4 Mile Avenue. Both were apprehended. Woods was taken to the Richmond Police Department, while Huvenar, who said she felt she was about to have a seizure, was taken to the Baptist Health Richmond. According to the citations, Wood told police that he and Huvenar agreed to meet up and possibly use drugs. After fleeing police, they left the car on Elm Street and were headed to Wood's home. Woods also admitted to deleting messages between them as he knew they were incriminating. At the hospital, after previously giving 2 contradictory stories, Huvenar told police that Woods had come to the home, stolen the car, and made her go along at gunpoint. She said the gun was still in the vehicle. The vehicle was located on Elm, but no gun was found, and the position of the seat indicated that the much shorter Huvenar had been driving. Woods stated no gun was involved and he didn't know where she had been staying. Woods was charged with tampering with physical evidence and lodged in the Madison County Detention Center. Huvenar was charged with receiving stolen property worth $10,000 or more and lodged in the Madison County Detention Center after being cleared from the hospital. Additionally, Huvenar was charged with theft by unlawful taking of an automobile in connection to a previous investigation where she had taken the same vehicle. Well, Yokohama Industries America, or YIA, announced Wednesday it will cease production at its Versailles manufacturing plant by the mid-2025. The closure will result in layoffs of approximately 250 employees. YIA has produced automotive hose assemblies at the Versailles location for over 30 years. The company cited reduced demand and increased costs as reasons for consolidating operations. Productions will shift to other YIA facilities within North America. YIA stated it will work to ensure a smooth transition for its customers and will provide severance packages to affected employees. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Michael Watkins coming up next with your latest sports report.
Discover the hometown difference at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Kentucky. Family owned and operated for 60 years, we're dedicated to providing outstanding customer service in a welcoming atmosphere. Our friendly staff is here to help you find the perfect vehicle and keep it running smoothly. Take a look at our new and quality pre-owned vehicles at jackburford.com.
Estill County EMA CSEP is a huge asset to those in Estill and surrounding counties. CSEP in Estill County has partnered with Everbridge to bring you alert and notification services that will allow you to maintain your contact info and ensure you receive alerts for locations in Estill County that are important to you. For more information and to register your device, visit EstillCountyEMA.net. You can also stay up to date with your county by following Estill County EMA CSEP on Facebook, helping you stay safe at home.
Hey y'all, it's Sawyer.
And Gus and Petey.
From Hicks and Punson, Kentucky Lawyers.
Sawyer, can I ask you a question? If size matters, why did David beat Goliath?
That's because it's not the size of the dog in the fight that matters, it's the size of the fight in the dog. If you've been hurt in an accident and want local lawyers who will fight for you, call Mr. Josh Nydad yet.
Call 859-777-7000 or visit honestdealers.com.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
When inclement weather hits the greater Richmond area, you can count on Richmond's very own WBON TV9 News Team. Continuing news team coverage of traffic alerts, power outages, road conditions, and traffic impacts like accidents or downed trees. Accurate forecast, watches and warnings, local cancellations and delays, and official information from emergency management and the National Weather Service. Be sure to like and follow WBON TV on Facebook for breaking news, alerts, watches, and warnings, and log on to WBONTV.com for all the news on your schedule. Count on WBON TV9 and our media partners 100.7 FM The Coyote for outstanding team coverage when you need it most. Thanks for watching Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Welcome back to Live at 5. It was a historical and an emotional night inside of Baptist Health Arena last night as EKU men's basketball team made it 8 straight wins and honored one of the best to ever wear the maroon and white. With a look back at the win, here's Michael Watkins with our midweek Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report.
It is Wednesday. You know what day it is. Hump Day. And today is a great time to look back at another win for the EKU men's basketball team as they made it 8 straight victories last night in a wire-to-wire win over first place Lipscomb. And on the night, they honored their 5th-year senior Devontae Blanton, who scored the first basket of the game. The team followed it up by never trailing and earning a 66-57 dub. Blanton scored 6 of the first 8 points and finished with 22 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists.
Whenever you can win on senior night, it's extra special, and then it's even more special because it's Tay Blanton, and the career that he's had may never be matched. It's the transfer portal era. Guys don't stay up at schools, anymore, and he could have played anywhere in the country. He could have went to any program in the country. He could have played at any level. He's a 6'6" guard that has got an unbelievable basketball IQ. He's got great touch. He can pass. He's an everyday guy. He's a leader. Everybody wants that guy, and he stayed here, and all the things that he's accomplished. They'll be talking about Tay Blanton forever here. He's a once-in-a-lifetime type of player. And I loved it at the end. We were able to give him the curtain call, and it was really, really special. It was really, really special. And, I'm just really proud of him. I'm really proud of him.
The winning streak is the longest for the team since the 2020-21 men's team won 9 straight games, and the 8 straight conference victories is the longest streak since winning 12 straight over the 1964-65 and 1965-66 seasons when the team was still playing in the OVC Conference. With 3 regular season games remaining, the Colonels are now tied with Lipscomb for second place behind North Alabama. But after that win last night, will hit the road for their final 3 games against Bellarmine, North Florida, and Jacksonville. Eastern built a 17-point lead midway through the second half, and although the Bisons never quit, they could never get the deficit to within striking distance. The defense was the story. Lipscomb shot just 27% in the first half, 29% in the second half, and could never find a rhythm offensively. The Colonels held them to just 5 of 29 from the three-point line, and despite only hitting 6 of 21 from the three-point line themselves, EKU made enough plays to build that big lead and coast to the victory. Jackson Holt scored 10 points and added 5 rebounds off the bench, while Montavious Myrick added a double-double himself, going for 10 points and 11 rebounds. Turner Butchery scored 12 while adding 6 boards and once again showed how much heart the kid has.
I thought offensively we weren't our best tonight, but we did it on the defensive end. We were active and we were gritty, we were tough, we weren't dying on possessions, and we talk to the guys all the time about put your energy in the right place. Just always put your energy in the right place, and just focus on winning. And if it's not your night, make sure it's somebody else's night. And that's what we've been doing. That's how we've won 8 games in a row. Just these guys are just putting their energy in the right place, and they're playing really good basketball.
I really came, to be honest with you, it was just a whole bunch of rush of emotions coming all in at once, just looking around, seeing all the times I've been here late nights, and all the memories I had since I've been here, everything just came out. It was just wonderful to see all the standing ovation, and just the last time, hopefully not the last time, but just coming out at the end of the game, it was amazing.
I remember when we got Tay, he came in the same recruiting class as Wendell and Cooper Robb. You talk about a great recruiting class that was. And, Tay got contact traced twice at the beginning of the year, so he didn't play for like the first month. And then at the end of the year, we won 15 OVC games that year. And we're playing Austin Peay. They got Terry Taylor. And we don't beat them in the OVC tournament without Tay, and just watch him, how he's developed. He's changed his body, but he's emerged as a leader and a vocal guy. When he first got here, he was quiet. and now he's the loudest voice. He holds the standard of the program and holds the other guys accountable and to that standard. And that's what you got to have with your best player. And if you got that, you got a team where you can win a lot of basketball games like we're doing and like we've been doing.
While the EKU women's basketball team won't return to action until tomorrow, it's already been a big week for the team. Freshman Liz Freihofer brought home every ASUN Weekly Award, winning the Conference Player of the Week, Newcomer of the Week, and Freshman of the Week. Freihofer, a native of Union, Kentucky, averaged a double-double with 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 3.5 made threes per game across 2 wins last week as EKU defeated Queens and Bellarmine on the road. The Colonels would clinch a spot in the 2025 ASUN Conference Women's Tournament for the 4th straight season following that win over the Knights. And this morning, head coach Greg Todd found out he was going to be inducted into the KHSAA Hall of Fame. From 1992 to 2006, Todd coached in the Kentucky prep ranks with Lexington Catholic High School and Berea, where he won over 390 games and hoisted the KHSAA Girls Sweet 16 trophy on 3 different occasions. He was named the EA Sports National High School Girls Basketball Coach of the Year in 2006 after leading Lex Cats with a 35-1 record en route to a state title, ending his time at the school with a 225-28 overall record. Alongside Wednesday's Hall of Fame induction, Todd is also a member of the Berea Community School Athletics Hall of Fame, the Lexington Catholic High School Hall of Fame, and the Kentucky High School Basketball Hall of Fame. The team will be on the road at last place North Florida tomorrow, looking to increase their seeding in the ASUN tournament. For the Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report, I'm Michael Watkins.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, and Samantha Burford as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. on WBON Channel 9 and on radio at Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Aero Auto Glass, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
When the awful Michigan weather makes its way down I-75, you want your vehicle ready for anything. Holland Sons Auto Care knows there's no good time to break down, but especially when it's ice cold outside. So get that preventative maintenance taken care of at Holland Sons on North Keeneland Drive in Richmond. Holland Sons works on the smallest repairs all the way up to major engine work, and they can work on Chevy, Mercedes, and everything in between. So no need to take your German car up to Lexington to overpay. When Holland Sons is just off exit 90 in Richmond, call 859-626-7695 for Holland Sons Auto Care.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
I love this card.
Thanks. Go Colonels! Is it here? Hey Coach, it's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Welcome back to Live at 5. It is Wednesday. That means we have Wanted Wednesday. This week, the Kentucky State Police is looking for Heaven Howard. Heaven Howard is 28 years old and is wanted for escape, second degree. She is listed as 5 foot 5 inches tall with blue eyes. You can see a picture of Heaven there on your screen. If you have any information about her location, you are asked to please contact your local KSP post. Again, that is Heaven Renee Howard, 28 years old, wanted for escape, second degree. Take a good look at that picture and have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow live at 5.